Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Deep to Weeds podcast. My name is BC. This is Bug Fame. I hope all of you are having a lovely day today, or tonight, or whatever time zone you're in. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Cool, cool. Bug Fame was upset at me earlier. I guess I wouldn't call it upset. I wouldn't call it upset. But, like, you definitely didn't like the fact that I didn't watch the thing we'll talk about, which we'll talk about later. But,
So he decided to wait until now, despite me bringing up to him before, to watch the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer.
okay,
Something that came out ages ago now.
okay, first of all, that's not
Came
ages.
out
It's not
came out
ages ago.
literally last month.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Came out more than a week ago.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So they come out more than a week ago, but I would not call it ages
It
ago.
did come out more than a week ago. It came out the 24th of January. That is more than 7 days ago.
No, that's what I said. It did come out more than a week ago.
Okay.
No, I did. I
Uh,
did. I said, but using the term ages ago is a little hyperbolic, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. In terms of the internet, that's ages. I'm sorry. Do you
I
know
don't.
how many internet crises have happened since then? The
Yeah, I know.
entirety of the Game Stonks event happened since then.
I try. Oh, just fucking the game stocks, Bitcoin going down, Dogecoin going down, all
Yeah, no
others.
because
Huh?
those always are doing their shit.
Well, no, but Bitcoin felt like a pretty sizable amount from what I
Yeah,
remember.
it's fallen worse before and it'll fall worse again.
Was it? People were saying this was the worst one. Like people were saying like this basically confirms that Bitcoin can no longer will never be a viable like way of using money or some shit.
I mean, it clearly is a viable way of earning money. Also, it's nowhere near the biggest drop it's ever had. I'm looking at it. It fell back to 32K. That's one, not as low as it's ever gone. It's not even as low as it's gone in the past like couple of years. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Really?
It's fine.
Didn't it drop like 25% or some shit? Is that not the biggest thing?
It is fine.
It
It's had worse drops before. It'll have worse again.
okay. All right. I guess that
People overhype and over meme shit that happens with it because it's the big e currency bullshit. But it's all overhyped and over memed. It's not the strongest or most dependable form of currency, and I don't know who the fuck on earth ever claimed it ever would be. No one ever thought it would be.
not like the most dependable form of currency, but like a viable one, not the most.
Also, it didn't have like a massive 25% drop. It fell briefly below 33.5K.
A lot. Who the fuck was supporting? I saw so much shit that was just like Bitcoin fell like 25%, blah 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 blah, and I was like, oh shit.
Fell below 30K. Bitcoin bounces after dropping. Also, yeah, it's already bounced back as well. It's already had multiple bounce backs and drops again. It's fine.
Well, shit.
If you have a 6% bounce back from a 20% fall and then another 6% fall with another like 8% bounce back, you're fine. It's not stable. No one ever claimed it was stable. It's fine. It's still an excellent method for farming currency and real life money from all those assholes who farm bitcoins out there and make it hard for me to get my fucking graphics card.
Did that fuck up with that? Did that fuck with the graphics card shit?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I don't pay attention to this shit. Okay.
Yes, people farming for e-currency absolutely has affected. Why do you think it's so hard for anyone
Alex,
to get a fucking 3080?
Alex, I don't know.
Hold on, what do you think caused the like graphics card shortages?
I don't.
Why do you think it's so
I
hard to get?
don't act like I should know. I don't. I'm not part of this shit. I don't know.
You're part of regular geek and nerd culture. You should know.
Well, not the computer shit. I'm only just getting into that, and I don't even care
Oh,
that. Huh?
you should know.
That's why I said I'm just getting into it because I just owned a computer like not too long ago.
Yeah, you own a desktop PC. You should absolutely know the basics of what's happening in the industry, especially
And
given that one of the first things you should be looking to upgrade now is that graphics card of yours.
and like I said already, I'm very new. I'm trying to learn, and I'm just learning my shit.
How long have you had your PC?
I think like 4 months.
Okay, so
I got other shit to do, man. Okay, I can't spend all my time just doing that shit. I got other shit to do.
okay, there's a difference between all of your time and literally at any point you could have Googled, hey, what's the availability of graphics cards near me in the past like 4 months?
Yeah, well, I don't
And
need.
literally any point.
Yeah, well, I don't. I'm not in a dire need for one right now.
You could have done the basic which Alex asked you to do, which was in order to familiarize yourself with the basic lingo, tech, and terminology. You could just look up a YouTube channel like Linus Media Group (LTT) and just watch some of their stuff to get a really basic understanding of what's going on and what you should
But
be
yeah, but I'm
familiar.
not. I'm not in a dire need for one right now. So I like that. Just didn't cross my mind.
Okay, that you still should be looking in your spare time for entertainment purposes, checking out YouTube channels like LTT.
It's not entertain. It's not entertaining in me for enough for me to check something like that out.
I know for a fact you don't believe that because you haven't even tried. I know.
I have. I have. This shit's boring. I
What
have.
does LTT stand for?
Huh?
What's the L stand for in LTT?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
5 seconds ago, so you should know.
I didn't fucking pay attention to you because it was boring. It's fucking boring.
Give it a chance, you liar.
I did.
All right.
I'm
On
out.
the back of your eyes.
I also
we're
hold
going
on.
to-
I also want to say this. You're telling me to remember something I should have remembered way back then. To the guy who like fucking walks into a room and fucking forgets what he's doing almost every single time. Don't fucking act like I would remember some shit like that. So what you been watching? What you been watching?
What have you been watching? Because I want to hear what you've been spending your time on that ain't the fucking shit you should have been spending your time on.
Yeah, well, you say that, and then you also forget that I'm also trying to be a fucking DM for our D&D campaign, and
Are you? It's gonna take you 2 weeks. We're all set up. We had a session 0, and it's still gonna take you 2 weeks.
I want to be. You're the only one that's complaining. I've told literally everybody you're the only one that's complaining, and I gave them.
Because no one else really wants to play.
They do. At least Derek. I know at least Derek does. He's just being a kind. Anyways, what I've been watching, I caught up with Wonder Egg Priority.
It's been a good show.
It has been a good show, and I hope in 2022 it'll get some awards, but also I really hope there's talks for it getting best fight scene, because I feel like at some point we're gonna
What?
see. Huh?
No, sorry.
Why?
Listen, it's beautiful and it's wonderful and it's a great show, but it's not gonna get any best fight scene talk this year. It's not.
Well, that's why I said hopefully something will come out. I don't think it will, but that's why I said I was hoping that like something good of quality come out. But for the most part, it'll.
Everything is good of quality, but the thing is, it's
No,
not,
in turn,
not its focus.
I know it's not his focus, but like I like that, and that's just something that I want, and I can admit that's something very biased. And that doesn't make sense.
With Jujutsu, it's just not.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna go up against Jujutsu.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
you
not.
realize Jujutsu is airing right now, right?
I don't think it's.
And it's already had a fight that I'd fucking put up above anything in Wonder Egg Priority in terms of best fight scene. What?
I don't think it meets all the criteria. Like
Why?
Hold on, fucking, I don't remember what the criteria was for it, but I know
You
it.
just have to have aired an episode.
No,
during
no, 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 no. I showed you the reason why Attack on Titan did not get nominated for that is because it has to meet all the criteria. That's what they said in the article. So if it doesn't meet all the criteria, it doesn't meet the requirements.
Okay, Crunchyroll awards criteria. Once more into the. Okay, here we go. How it works: the Anime Awards, Crunchyrolls. No, this is. There we go. Has to be A, an animated series. B, primary production of the title took place in Japan. C, was broadcast on television or online in Japan, at least in part, between January and November of the year. And D, at least one episode received initial legal distribution in the United States during that year. So yes, it matches all four of those criteria.
I bet you $5 it won't get.
Animated series. Its primary production took place in Japan. It was broadcasted. It's still being broadcast online in Japan, at least in part, and at least one episode will have had a legal distribution. In fact, already has in this year. So yes, fuck you.
I bet you $5 it won't get nominated. I bet you $5 it won't get any nominations.
Okay, I bet you $15 it's going to not just get nominated, but it's going to get nominated for multiple areas.
Okay, fine. I'm down. I know. I don't know why you would go against the stupidity of the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. It's not gonna get nominated.
It is.
It's not.
We've already seen it get nominated. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but they'll be like, oh well, like there's other anime that came out this year, so we should nominate those. Plus, we already gave it nominations in the 2021 awards, so we won't. In the 2020 awards, so we won't nominate it again.
Yeah, no, you blowing smoke at your ass.
I'm not. You've seen the decisions they made. You've seen the dumb shit they done.
Out your ass if you think that.
Also, I know we just started, but I do need to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
God damn, motherfucker.
I know. I'm sorry. We'll get back into it. Oh, my bad.
Bow, 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 bow. I'm gonna go get my food while he's going poo. Let's see in a bit. Mm.
I hate you. I hate you so goddamn much.
What?
I don't like you.
Why?
You do not know how
Mm.
uncomfortable it is just sitting there trying to poop and hearing somebody fucking slurping in the background, and you're just like, oh my god. It's fucking annoying.
What are you talking about?
I can hear you eating your food, and it's gross.
It's just a burrito.
It's why are you slurping a burrito?
It's got a lot of salsa in it, so it's got like a bunch of like liquid pooled now that I'm at the bottom. So
Oh, oh my god, you're
mm.
gross. Okay, anyways,
oh,
back.
oh, I'm finished up the last bite.
I've already started.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, to be fair, I never stopped recording. But we're talking about what I've watched. I've watched Wonder Egg Party. That's cool. I like the 2 new characters they added. I think it'll add an interesting dynamic to that whole group.
What do you mean two?
Rika and Momoni.
Yeah, you didn't notice the third?
What third?
Oh, come on.
What third?
No, I'm just joking.
I was about to say, I was like, whoa, did I? Honestly, with that show, I could believe I missed something. Like, wait, please don't fuck with me. Don't tell me I missed something. Holy shit. No, yeah, those two characters, their dynamic and their personality and their story is very interesting. Promise Neverland was also interesting.
Yeah, true. That's a word for it.
What have you been watching it?
Yeah,
I feel like you don't agree with me.
I don't. I think it was the exact opposite of the word you said.
Why is that?
I think it's a lot more boring, a lot more trite, and a lot more predictable than it was last season, as well as it doesn't have any of the feel of tension or horror, and their cheap attempts at making tension have so far fallen pretty flat for me and just felt like just general anime shit. In fact, now, if anything, instead of feeling like its own thing, it feels almost like a diet made in abyss. So,
How many episodes have you watched?
as far as I know, I'm caught up to current. Let's see. Four.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah. Okay, cool. Um, yeah. I do get what you mean when you're like it's kind of turning into like a diet.
No, not
Later.
turn to. It has been this whole season. It is consistently maintained the same status for me so far this season. And while at first I was almost intrigued to see what they would do with that, they seem to have mostly ignored all the most interesting aspects of it, of their world building, and also haven't either gotten to or have ignored all the interesting like fallout from well everything that has happened so far. It doesn't feel as polished as season one felt. Or polished isn't the right word. It doesn't feel as it doesn't feel as as much like it knows what its own identity is as last season.
Fair enough. I can see where you're coming from that. I personally been enjoying it. I can understand the flaws, but
I've been enjoying it too. It's all right. It's just I'm seeing a common trend of sequels this season that just aren't really living up to their prequels.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I can admit probably it's a little slower, but for the most
I mean,
part, like
you wouldn't say that.
not the general aspect. I kind of agree with the general like second season take, but I don't know if that would necessarily fall for all. I don't know if that would fall all the way for Promise Neverland to an extent, but I do understand what you mean.
Well, speaking of things not being as good as last season, so the Attack on Titan episode this week.
Yeah, we
So
we already talked
my
about this.
problem with the show isn't even the animation, which I still think is uh, on par with regular anime, with your average shonen, not even your average shonen, with your average isekai. Actually, you know what?
God damn, man.
Isekai nowadays too. Actually, most even shit isekai, especially this season, all the like weird offshoot isekai, they've actually had really beautiful animation and shit. Um, I'm gonna give it par animation, which just feels so subpar because of how fucking fantastic Studio Wit was. So, but that's not even my problem with this most recent episode. The last like 2 or 3 episodes, really, and even before that, I was noticing. I feel like the writing is just not on level, and I have no clue if they maintained or retained the same writers or not. I guess maybe they probably wouldn't have when transferring studios, right?
Um,
Writers have come from one studio to another,
that's a legitimate good
but
question.
not something I was actually expecting, given how fantastically written the series was in the past. This whole season so far has felt really, really shoddily wrote. And I'm talking about not even compared to normal anime. Like, it feels fairly shoddy even for normal anime, not even an Attack on Titan anime. But feels especially bad for Attack on Titan anime.
Um,
And to be fair, some of it, not all of it, some of it, definitely comes from the manga too. The manga's main plot, I still have a lot of problems with, it seems, so far. But not nearly as many as I seem to have with the show. The show, a lot of my like writing disdain for the writing comes from like their lack of focus on characters, their lack of exploration of like character to character dynamics, and a lot of that's actually covered in the manga. Like, we got to know a lot of the characters in the manga a lot more, and we also got to see them interact with each other a lot more. And we even got to see their interactions. I don't know. It feels like it's missing a lot.
yeah.
Feels like it's rushing through a lot.
It it really does. Honestly, I wasn't as bothered as by you with the episode though. After you blah, 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 after you pointed out some things, I definitely sat there and be like, oh, okay. But at least for this episode, it
Oh yeah.
like,
Speaking of those things, do we want to go over those things? Because I'm
oh,
happy
you can,
to bitch about those things.
you can. Just hold on before I say. Does it feel like I don't I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you feel the same way. But after seeing the end for that, I'm kind of like wondering like there was a lot thrown at us the last like 2 or 3 minutes of that.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? Like, it wasn't like necessarily it was like it was both like kind of exciting to see the little strings, but I would say those strings that were being pulled were not very well deserved and were not set up properly, and in no way, shape, or form were they executed to the like level they should have been. But also, it's just kind of like you threw us so much at such a short time. Where do we go from here? Where does the story go now that like everything has
It goes
happened?
in the most boring direction possible, and now they're going to have to depend. So here's my prediction. As someone who has been only reading up with the manga to keep up with the show, so I watch the show first, then I read the manga. I don't know where they're going, but I have a feeling with how this is going that they're going for like an all-out like war thing, which is gonna supposed to be like spectacle and size over actual um, content. So it's supposed to feel like a finale, except for with how they've done it so far, it really doesn't feel like a finale. It feels like a shitty mid-season. It doesn't feel like they're building up to like the big showdown. It just feels like stuff is happening.
You know what my biggest fear is? Even though I usually don't have a problem with it, I think in this case, with the way they promoted it, it'd be a problem if they came out with a part two.
With how with how it feels like they're rushing through shit, I would be shocked if they make a part two. A part two would imply that they were taking their time with a part one, and I am not feeling that. I don't know how much is left of the manga. Maybe I should see how many volumes are actually left. But like, man, I don't feel like it's much at this point.
Fair enough, but and my also biggest thing too is that like it's like yeah you're reading with it week to week to like catch up on shit and see how it is and compare it is. I haven't read it, but I know some huge fucking shit that goes down. That's why I'm so confused as like, huh?
I know nothing. I'm the opposite. I know nothing that goes down, but I'm reading the manga for the details.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly. So like you're confused being like, dude, I'm reading it and I don't get it.
definitely be reading with the manga.
Huh?
For yeah, there's so much missed in this season. You really need to be reading.
No, I downloaded
I,
it.
the fuck you should care about any of the characters that have died so far if you haven't read the manga. I honest to
No,
God, I didn't care about these characters in just from watching the anime. The only reason I gave a shit about any of the characters we've seen die so far is because I read the manga. I went back and watched just in case I was missing shit. And no, like these characters, I wouldn't even know the names of if it weren't for the manga. Like it's fucking embarrassing.
I don't know. Though honestly, for a lot of them, I do understand because it was just like they kind of made it. They kind of made both Sophia's and I think his name was Crow or Keen or something like that. His death, like try to make
Wow,
it. Huh?
squirrel who dies like that, huh? No warning or anything, huh?
What do you mean?
You just gonna spoil who dies without any spoiler warning or anything, huh?
Oh, you know, God damn it.
Man, I was being careful to talk around shit, but like, man, you just dive in. You're just like, oh yeah, here's Best Girl. By the way, Best Girl is dead, and no one gives a shit because it was the lamest, fucking worst, fucking thought out death in all of history.
Wait, fucking, you think that she's best girl? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, who? I thought I heard you say a name, and I was talking about that girl.
I know which girl. Okay, I'm realizing what girl you're talking about. I didn't say her name. Then I said the other girl's name, and the only reason I said her name is because I absolutely don't give two shits about her, and I don't think anyone else should. At least if they're an anime watcher, because it's like I don't care. It's literally a character that was introduced in this season.
Yeah. So if it's the one I'm thinking about, she's a Best Girl potential.
Really? How?
So just to be clear, you're not talking about. No, okay,
What?
okay, never mind. I'm looking at who you're talking about. Never mind. You
Okay.
got that name wrong, by the way. But
Okay. Wait. Okay. Now I'm confused. Who the fuck are you talking about?
her name is Zofia.
That's why I said That's why I said Sophia. No, I said Zofia. I said Sophia.
Sophia.
I may. Huh?
I heard Sophia, and I thought you were talking about someone else whose name starts with an S.
Oh, no.
Okay,
No, oh my god, no.
that was the most disappointing death.
Yeah,
That
I was like, wow, man, you couldn't even give that person a more epic fucking battle or some shit. Or like, do something more fucking granular. You just pop. It's like, yo, yo, yo.
Oh yeah, but speaking of which, I guess that's another best girl pick for the fandom gone. Just two of them at once.
Two of them at once. Wait, who's the other one?
You just uh, um, I man, okay. You know what? Fine. Full spoilers. Pike Finger, the Cart Titan.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
back to back, we got her and then Potato Girl biting the dust.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
two of the three best girls of the show, not including OP as fuck, because we don't care. I mean, if we include the two OP as fuck characters, then it doesn't. I mean, they just outbalance all the other best boys and best girls, which kind of sucks. Oh, hold on. No, okay, we're good. But yeah. So that's a
Yeah, that hurt. It hurt to see. It's just like, not only did you do that to her, and not only did you do that to Sasha, but you went ahead and you fucking you fucking easily just whatever. After all the shit she's been through, all right, cool. Fuck you too, I guess. I will also say though, okay, I will say at least like the things that were revealed were interested.
shitty, weren't
I don't
at
think
all.
that. I don't think they were. I don't think they were shitty. I think that like the execution of them was shitty. I think if done well, that actually adds like a really interesting
So,
dynamic to the whole.
right there, you just added a huge thing though. If the problem is that it wasn't, so it was shitty.
That's.
It was shitty.
Did you okay? Did you hear literally anything I just said?
Yeah, you said if it was done well.
Yeah, that's why I said in the beginning the core concept of those, like the idea of those, would actually be good, but the actual execution of those was not good.
Listen, what's important in terms of anime? Is it ideas or execution?
Execution, but you could still acknowledge that the execution wasn't good, but the concept is still.
No, we don't do this. No, we don't just acknowledge that, oh yeah, this idea could have been good if it was executed properly, because guess what? Almost literally every idea anyone's ever had could be good if it was executed properly. Like, fuck. Oh yeah, we want to create like a superhuman society of people that are all healthy and strong. Yeah, that sounds great. It's a shame Hitler had that idea. Fuck. Guess what? We don't say things could have been good because the idea could have turned out well if executed properly. It's not how we judge things.
I don't know. I feel like
we don't get to say Hitler's ideas were pretty good. He just didn't execute them properly.
I don't know. I feel like
how that works.
I feel like it. That's so weird then, because it's just like, oh, fucking just saying like, oh yeah, Eren doing that is, or Armin doing that, or Miska doing that.
It is weird because it's just kind of shitty. Their execution was shitty. They didn't execute any ideas well, which is just kind of, it feels kind of dull and shitty. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm sorry to say, but that's just how it be, dude.
No, it's fine. It's whatever.
Like, I can't even give them partial credit because they didn't invent those ideas. They're adapting an already created work that's already portrayed those ideas as well as they're doing, if not better, and certainly with more context. They don't get to take any partial credit here. All right. I'm actually tired of giving them partial credit because partial credit only goes so far. It goes, did they make it competently? And if it's a competent adaptation, they get partial credit. Thing is, this doesn't feel like a competent adaptation. It feels like an incompetent adaptation. More and more I watch it.
All right. All right.
Is that all right? You sound bummed out.
Oh, there's nothing that I could say. Like there's nothing that I can like really argue. But it's also the thing where it's just like, it's either I could see that Eren, I can't do things without spoiling shit. But
we already went full spoiler. Yeah, it could have been cool to see Eren take on 3 Titans at once, solo. And then literally consume 2 of them.
Oh no, I'm not talking.
Could have been cool seeing him use the Jaw Titan as a.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Then?
I'm talking about the fact that we found out that, like, or at least I assumed the whole. Okay, I say this, but I already knew it because of stuff that was spoiled for me. But like, the idea of or not the idea, but the execution of people thinking that it was all like a kind of joint mission thing, when in reality, it was kind of more improvised, and Eren actually hasn't been in the island for years, and no one trusts him in the service corps anymore because he pulled that fucking bullshit on fucking Marley.
Yeah, no, even with the additional context of the manga, no, that one's still it's better with more context, but it's not the best.
I mean,
I would absolutely not call their joint operation a spur of the moment thing.
Okay, not spur. Okay.
Pre-planned and massively coordinated multi-approach.
Okay. I shouldn't. Okay. Okay, I shouldn't say that. It was definitely not a spur of the moment thing, but it was something that they weren't trying to do, and it was
No,
some.
it was definitely something they were trying to do.
No, they obviously said no, okay. They did say in the show that like it was not their intention to come to that, and that attacking Marley was not their plan.
Intention it wasn't their intention.
Huh?
It wasn't their original plan before Eren went missing ages ago, sure. But it's been ages since then, and since then they developed a in-depth and fully articulated plan, and this is part of that plan.
Well, yes, but they didn't want to do it. Basically,
Yeah, you're right. Like a year ago or something, they didn't want to do it this way, sure. But that doesn't mean anything anymore.
We're not doing it this way. They just
not
not doing this way. They just didn't want to interact with Marley in such an intense way, and the only reason they did was because Eren was literally fucking in the enemy lines, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we got to get Eren back now." Fuck.
So you're interpreting a bit much from what we saw in the anime. They at no point said that they didn't want to go to war with Marley.
Well, no, not go. No, that's not go to war with Marley.
They did want to interact with Marley in such an intense way. Yes.
Okay, in an intense way, but not in an intense way in terms.
Their original plan years ago to initiate the war thusly. That does not mean that the way they initiated it now isn't a fully planned out and coordinated operation. It is.
Oh no, I'm not. I was wrong when I said not a fully planned out thing, but like, I'm talking more in the sense of just like they didn't want to.
Yeah, ideally they wouldn't have attacked so early, or they wouldn't have attacked in this manner so early.
Long story short, Eren fucked up their original plans, and now they don't trust them.
Eren accelerated their original plans.
Yes.
It's not really much of a fuck up if they had a massive success.
I guess they did. Oh my god, my bad. People are gonna hate me for that. No, you are right. They did say for the most part they did what they needed to do. They just didn't want to lose as many people as they did.
They didn't even lose.
Not lose that many people. They don't.
Massive success, like an unprecedented success. I would not have expected this amount of success if like any actual military force invaded a foreign nation at their heart and then pull the fucking aerial extraction. This is an unprecedented and unbelievable success that they pulled off. While
they were cheering, the in the other cabin, Levi and them don't make it seem that way. They're just like, oh
yeah. That's because the writing in the show sucks balls.
Okay.
There's no other interpretation.
I don't disagree with that. They should have definitely.
Also, they didn't say anything opposite to that. They just Levi shit on Eren for going against what they wanted to do, for pulling off his own stunt and pushing them to do this.
Yeah, but it seems
it wasn't a, oh man, we never wanted to do this, Eren. It was a, you forced our hand in a way we didn't want to, Eren.
Yeah,
that's very different. It's very different.
Okay, yes, I do agree it's very different, but I also agree
one is shitting on Eren, and one is saying they weren't actually prepped or ready for this event. Which they clearly were.
I don't know, man. I think you just need to stop being negative.
I think the show just needs to get better if it wants to stop being negative about it.
I swear, I try to be the positive one, and then here you are just fucking shitting all over my fucking parade. Just let me be positive.
Listen, if you wanted to be positive and not have someone piss in your parade, you should have chosen a fucking teammate who didn't have as big a bladder as I do. I got a big old bladder, and I gotta go pee all the time. Constant drinking liquids. I got polydipsia, baby. I drink all the time. I pee all the time.
What the
That's
fuck?
How we do.
What the fuck is polydipsia?
It's when you feel the need to consume liquids a lot, and it usually comes with like making you pee a lot.
Oh, okay.
I have it because of my medication. So I do actually have polydipsia, although it can also be a side effect of just having high blood sugar as well.
I mean,
Um,
that's fine. I didn't know what polydipsia.
now, so.
Well, either way, congratulations. Bugfang has once again shit all over the idea of fucking Attack on Titan for Attack on Titan for me.
Competent.
What?
Attack on Titan being mildly competent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Hey man, do you remember how much of a blowjob I gave season 3 part 2 back in the day?
Yeah.
Man, I miss those days.
I just miss you not being a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, that was. I mean, I've always been a piece of shit, so I don't know what you're missing there. All right. So let's talk about something that we both watched that wasn't shit. So Jujutsu had another strong as fuck episode. Holy shit, does that show keep on giving? In every way Attack on Titan fails, Jujutsu succeeds.
You know what sucks? I wanna shit on you about Jujutsu Kaisen, but I can't because it was actually good.
Just so good.
And I can't find anything wrong with it.
It got even better. My best boy, like, straight up in every way was exactly how I would have wanted him to be.
Oh yeah, okay. I am really glad they didn't go the toxic route. Cause I think that was both our biggest fears. Like, oh, he's just gonna be like a booby. He's like, oh yes, women, blah, blah, blah. Like a fucking Mineta from My Hero Academia. It's like, oh,
dude, you totally cut out there. Do you have that like sound suppression thing on? Because you totally cut out. Like I didn't hear anything.
No. I think it was just Discord's fucking like loud cutting off bullshit. Because I was getting a little loud. But no, fucking, I'm really glad they didn't go the pervy route. Like, I was afraid it's like, oh, fuck. Is this going to be another fucking Mineta from My Hero Academia? Luckily, it wasn't. Thank God it wasn't. Otherwise, I would have...
I'm just glad they did something that was even one step beyond what I ever thought I could get from this best boy. I thought I was just going to get, like, a cool brosif who was, like, super positive and, like, helped and because he had shared similar strengths to our main boy, he would also impart his wisdom and pass away just like, hey bro, it's okay, we can train together. No. This is like he's a second like father figure now. All of a sudden he's a second. He's like, no, I got you, bro. Don't you want to be stronger? Yes. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. So, do this. Your perception of the body as individual parts is totally skewed. Your body is all one thing. The power must flow all from everything at once, all the time. Oh my goodness. Like, he's, like, actually imparting, like, real teaching, like, guru shit, which is cool because he is an older student and also one that's, like, a full grade above.
No, 2 grades.
Our main boy. 2 grades? Yeah, there we go. No, I mean grade, like, isn't he like first class, like Jujutsu Sorcerer first class or something?
Oh, you talking about the actual like grading system?
Yeah, the actual grading system.
I don't even know if he has a grading system.
No, he's definitely right.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I know he has a grade, but I don't know if Yuji does technically.
Yeah, he does. They've said it before.
Have they?
Yeah, because remember.
Oh no, they did. I just
what it was. They referred to him as being below special grade because he got his arm chopped the fuck off by that special grade back in the day. So he's like below first class. He's like second or third class or something.
I think he's second. And I think the dude's a first grade?
Yeah, this dude is like a first grade, I think.
Yeah. But no, in terms of like actually
love it. I love every moment where like they touch hands and then it like does like the flashbacks to them being best friends forever and like the movie reels in the background as they're like, oh my god, like I'm gonna send you this screenshot because this screenshot is just like everything I just fucking love about this. Just like booyah.
Did you send it?
Oh, interesting. It has like a black screen. What the fuck? Wait.
Is it like a censor screen? Because I know you could do that on Discord.
It's totally censoring the screen.
Oh my god. I don't know why it would do that. What the
Well,
fuck?
you can see like the minute thing. Well, what do you mean you don't know why I would do that?
Huh?
What do you mean you don't know why I would do it? What's
Well,
weird is it's not like putting a whole black sensor over the whole screen, just the image. Like it still has the words paused, the episode, the minute mark, even the
oh.
subtitles.
Oh no, that's not what I thought you meant. I thought you meant like Discord is censoring it. Because I know with Discord you could, huh?
No.
Okay. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Why was Discord censoring that?
But nah. But yeah, this shit is just
Okay.
beautiful.
I'll check it in a minute. But yeah, no, that okay. And also, man, we can't talk about that episode without talking about fucking Panda.
Dude, what do you mean panda? You mean monkey?
No, I mean, fuck. What's this other thing?
It's a gorilla. That's why I said monkey.
No, but he has 3.
We don't know the third though.
No,
don't know
no. We
what
do.
chords.
We do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. They do.
We're
They.
not shown that.
Yes, we were.
We weren't.
Yes, we were.
Okay, when?
Okay, do you remember when he was when they were explaining like kind of his backstory and the dude was telling him like what
I sure do, and I remember them explicitly not showing his older sister, even when mentioning his 3 cores and his older sister came up. Instead, they just showed a picture of that core, and then he said, but that one was depleted with the first blow. They never at any point show it.
No, they do. I swear to God.
Nope. I'm sorry, dude. You're wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna go check. Hold on.
I'm currently watching through that part right here. Always under strength, blah blah blah, gorilla. Watching it without volume. But here we go. Yeah, and switching out which one's the main core, I can convert my body. So he's going over. There's the panda core, focused on balance. The older brother gorilla core, focused on power for short, decisive battles. And then instead of showing the sister's core, they leave the bottom third of the screen black. And there we go. And then it comes in, and it's just a yellow and green, and just shows her core shining brightly, and that's it, just the core itself.
Wait,
and my bashful older sister, and has no picture.
What time is that? What time is that?
It's like 13 minutes and 52 seconds.
Hold on.
I'm 100% right on this. I don't know why you ever argue with me on remembering anime details. If this was about a roadmap, I could get it. If this was about someone's name or phone number, I would get it. But I've never, so far, ever been wrong on one of these like anime recalls.
No,
like,
you were for like a few of them. I just can't remember because it was so long ago. But you were, huh?
I don't think I was.
No, you were. There was times you have conceded.
Nah.
There were. I'm not gonna listen to the fucking 70 hours that we have of fucking content, but
but I will.
You were. I know there was some stuff you conceded on.
Now, there's been details I missed out on, like names of people or places, or like when a certain event happened. I don't think I've ever been wrong on one of these, like, last episode this happened details.
No, you were. At least 2.
I don't think I have been.
You were. At least 2. At least 2.
Okay, if you're going to say at least 2, you better have at least 2 on your mind. Otherwise, you should just say, I think you have.
I know you have before. I just don't at least know that it's 2. Because I can't fucking remember. I have to go back. I just know that it's 2.
I'm calling bullshit.
I know that it's at least 2. Because I remember being, for at least one of them being very fucking heated to where I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up. And then the other time, I remember you just fucking being stupid. I'm like, no, dude. And you being like, no, okay. And I was like, yeah.
Listen,
you didn't want to fucking argue that.
Have you seen it yet? Have you watched it yet? Have you watched from 1352 to 1355?
Yeah, I already have. Yeah, no, it's just...
Yeah, I know. So I'm right.
I don't know why you have to be such a dick about it.
I don't get why you have to be such a dick about it. I say something, you say I'm wrong. Oh. You're the one who explodes and is like, no. And I'm like, no, dude, really?
It's a difference when
I know you're wrong on this. And then not look at there. I'm looking at it right now. It's not here. And then you go, yeah, I don't know why you liked it. I don't know why you.
No, it's a difference. If it's a difference between someone just being like, "Oh, you're wrong," and us trying to find a point, and it's another thing when you're like, "Yeah, I'm fucking right. Fuck you. I don't know why you question me. I'm always right. You're always wrong." And it's like, okay, you can like not do. You can like not be a dick. You cannot be so shitty.
Now,
when
if
you
want
win.
me not to be shitty, if you want me not to be shitty, then you better be as careful with me as you want me to be with you.
Or you could just accept the win and not fucking stroke your goddamn 3-inch dick.
Nah. I have a stroke all 3 inches of whatever dick is in front of me.
It's not.
I know you ain't talking about my dick. My dick is a bit more than 3 inches. All right. It might be less than 3 inches when it's shrunken. Hold on. I actually just.
Okay, we're not having this conversation right now. Okay, like just let's go back to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Grower, not a shower.
Okay, can we not? Okay, can we not turn into the scuff? Can we not turn into the scuff podcast, please? I would very much appreciate not turning into that.
Bottom of shaft. It's probably 3.5 inches.
I don't want to. Can you stop talking about penises?
It's hard to tell without like an actual measuring.
I don't know why you can't just not talk about that.
Listen, I'm not the one who brought up dicks.
You don't have to continuously talk about yours.
And jacking off someone's dick, all right?
It's one thing about talking about it. It's another thing when you constantly bring it up and be like, "Oh, I might go, I'm sure." I don't know.
Cut way out.
Oh, my bad. I was yelling. It's a difference between being like, "Oh yeah, suck a fucking dick." It's another thing when you're like, "Am I gore or sure?" I don't know. Maybe I have to. Like no one wants to know about that.
Listen, if you want to go toxic, I'm gonna go wholesome. All right.
That is not wholesome. That is not you.
What are you talking about? That is perfectly healthy human anatomy. That is perfectly wholesome. What are you talking about?
I would not argue that's wholesome. I would argue that's not wholesome. That's because it's regular.
Telling someone to suck their dick. What is wholesome is going like.
I'm not arguing on wholesome. I am not arguing.
I mean, is it really like 3 inches? Maybe it's like 3 inches when it's soft. Okay, maybe 3.5 when it's soft.
That's not wholesome. Maybe in a different context it can be wholesome, but that ain't wholesome here. That's just weird. Because you're talking to
you shouldn't bring up dick sucking if you're afraid of sucking some dick. All right.
Listen, that is not the qualm here. That is not the qualm here. The qualm here is not about sucking some dick. The qualm here is you're talking about your penis size to your audience, which is unsolicited, mind you.
Is it unsolicited?
Yes.
You're the one who mentioned size.
Yes, but in the context of another person's dick and only sucking it in which getting pwned.
Were you telling me you actually weren't talking about sucking? You were talking about jerking off my own dick.
Sucking, jerking, it's all the same sexual shit.
The context you brought it up in, I'm fully within that original context.
You don't start talking about what fucking size your dick is, though. That shit weird. You're weird.
What size my dick is, dog?
Well, maybe just acknowledge the fact that sometimes in certain situations, talking about your dick is just wrong.
And then maybe, you should just be okay. Maybe you should be a little bit less American and stop being afraid of talking about genitals.
Listen, right? I'm not afraid about talking about genitals.
I don't know. You're the only one here being like, oh, you shouldn't talk about your penis.
Because we put this on platforms, my guy. Okay, I'm not trying to get fucking censored or anything on fucking platforms, you goddamn twat. You want my actual fucking opinion? Stop talking about your dick so we don't get fucking like this video booted off fucking YouTube or some shit.
Just saying, you're the one still talking about my dick, alright?
I'm talking about the inner mechanisms of how shitty social media is in terms of promoting things. Or at least YouTube.
Listen.
I can't vouch for the other platforms.
This ages ago.
What?
We could have moved off from the dick ages ago.
I know. I just wanted to make a point.
Keep riding it. You chose to keep riding my dick. All right.
Stop. Now you're just being weird. Like, and you know what? I tried when I first said, and when you first started saying stuff. I said stop. Let's go to Jujutsu. And you just listened to me. You know why? Because you don't listen to anybody. Because you do like hearing yourself talk.
I listen better than you do, apparently.
Apparently you don't, because you just talk over fucking people when they're trying to reach you.
listen. I don't think I did talk over you.
Yes, you. No, you. No. You did.
Like,
When you were talking about your dick, and I was constantly like, Alex, stop. Alex, let's talk about the anime. Alex, stop doing this.
You were talking over me because I started responding to you, and then you started talking over me because you didn't like my response. That's not me talking over other people. It's you talking over other people.
No,
so
that's not me talking over you. If I say I don't want your fucking response, I don't want your fucking response.
Okay, so you were talking over my response because you didn't want it. That's fine. So you don't listen to other people. I do. I listen and I respond in kind, and then I leave it up to you.
If someone doesn't want to hear about your dick, I think you should respect that person in response of them not wanting to know about your dick.
Oh, well, then they probably shouldn't mention sucking or jerking off my dick.
Well, then if they say stop and they don't want to talk about it, you should probably listen to them.
Nah. So we're gonna move on?
Yeah, I'm fine. I want to move on.
All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to Monkey. Speaking of Monkey, let's move on to Monkey.
Wait, did you do Kaisen Monkey or Bigger Monkey?
Nah, we blew Jujutsu's dick well enough, I think. Let's talk about.
No, we didn't, bro. That fight was. Hold on, we're just gonna skip over that fucking raw ass fight that Panda had with fucking Cyborg dude.
I mean, yeah, you can call it raw. I'm gonna call it good. It's a good fight.
Nah, bro, that was a raw ass fight.
The narrative of that fight was much more transcendent than the actual fight itself. The actual fight itself was just all right. It was pretty good. For Jujutsu, it was probably on the weaker side of all the fights in Jujutsu so far. The only thing that really interested me in it is all the narrative that was happening with it and the fact that it was with two of the characters I was most interested in.
If it ever...
The actual fight itself was just good. It was just solid. It was just okay.
If for some fucking reason Jujutsu Kaisen does get nominated for the 2021 Crunchy Anime Awards, I hope they put that in the best fight, and I will gladly give you a fucking piss-soaked $15. Huh?
They've already had two better fights in this season already.
I know, but I want it to be nominated.
2021 started.
I want it to be nominated just so I can piss on your parade. I will give you your $15. I will give you $15 in pride.
You can try, but you're gonna fucking lose that. It's just not gonna happen.
Nah, we'll see.
All right. Moving on. Monkey time.
Oh, you don't want? Actually, sure. Monkey time. Never mind.
Yeah, monkey time. What were you gonna talk about?
Nope. No, we good. Let's go to monkey time. Monkey time. DK. Donkey Kong.
Talk about my best girl, but like whatever.
What?
What else were you wanting to talk about?
Well, I was gonna. I don't want to because then we're gonna be here for 30 minutes.
What is it? Go.
No.
Yeah, it's too late.
No, it's fine.
Already vocalized it, so now it's too late.
Gotta go. It's fine. We should.
Okay, this is you doing that thing. You remember how you told me you never do the thing, and then
I will accept it. I will accept. I will accept the fact. I will accept the fact. I will accept that. I will accept the. I will accept the fact that I am doing the thing right now. But
okay, stop being a bitch.
No.
What is it?
No.
What is it? I swear to God, I will talk about my penis in detail if you do not. Fine.
What did you watch this week, Alex?
That's it? That's what you were afraid of?
It's gonna be so long. you watch so many things. We're already an hour in the podcast.
Priority Promised Neverland. Suppose a kid from The Last Dungeon Boonies moved to Star Town. Wandering Witch, Journey of Elena. I tried watching episode 2, Fruits Basket, the remake, and it was so cringy I couldn't quite finish it, but I'm getting close to finishing episode 2, and then over the next 2 months I can watch episode 3.
Wait,
I watched all of Ouran High School Host Club from start to finish, and that covers Funimation and Netflix. What did I watch on Verve? Show me my watch list, please.
And here I was like, oh, hey, you didn't watch that much. That covers Nerve.
I started Redo
Rise.
Over Healer. I'm only one episode in. Attack on Titan and Kaizen, we both know I watched. Still going through part 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Still going through. I'm on episode 42 of Inuyasha. I should watch more of So I'm a Spider. So what? Assuming a new episode has come out in the last 3 or 4 days. Um, and oh right, I watched episode 2 of X Arm, which we will be covering next episode.
No.
Yep.
No.
I said it out loud,
Okay.
so now-
Okay. I need to say this right now. You do realize that even though I did show you this, we don't have to continue the pain. You can get mad at me all you want for exposing it to you. You don't have to continue the pain.
I don't think you understand what you did when you made me watch that episode, and it's cute that you don't. But I warned you. I warned you.
You-
I warned
you
you
didn't-
about making me watch something. I warned you, and you didn't heed my warning.
Then you could just watch it by yourself and wait until it's finished. That way we don't have to prolong our fucking pain.
Listen, my man. That's not how this is gonna work.
Oh, that's how it should work because you're fucking trash. And apparently you like torturing yourself. You're already torturing yourself for the Attack on Titan. I don't consider myself torture because I could at least find the positives of certain things. You just are tortured or torture soul. Yet somehow you want to torture yourself even more by watching X Arms. I don't know why. I don't know why you want to.
It's sad. I'm not tortured by any of this.
I
The only
don't.
thing I'm tortured by is by your ignorance of XRM right now.
What are you talking about?
You need to watch more XRM right now.
Okay, so I'm assuming that there was possibly some.
Oh, there's some stuff in XRM. Oh,
I have to assume that there was possibly some mind warping agent in the episode that you watched that either corrupted your mind somehow to make you say these things to force. It's probably like a parasite. So you watch past episode 1 out of morbid curiosity, and now it's affected your mind. So now you want me to do it because you know that that there's an audience of people that listen to me, so I can talk about it to affect their brains. And listen, it's not gonna work. I get your plan. I understand what you're trying to do, and I don't want any part of it.
listen, would you rather hear me talking about my dick for 10 minutes?
I would rather hear you talk about your dick for an hour than watch X Arms.
Well, that's what's going to be happening.
You
so
know what?
I guess, yeah, be careful what you wish for because you're going to get it.
You know what? That's perfectly fine. I'd rather hear about that than that shit show. Fucking.
All right, so we're gonna move on. Oh, right. Also, I've started my long guide to rewatching as many of my favorite monster movies, including every Godzilla movie and every Gamera movie, at least in the lead-in to our next topic.
Oh, I also realized I also started something. You're not gonna be happy with me though. I actually realized I don't know why I brought it up because you're like, oh, you'll watch that, but you won't watch that. Fuck you.
What?
I realized I probably shouldn't have brought it up. I'm still gonna say it, but you probably shouldn't have brought it up because then you'll be like, oh, you're watching.
You keep cutting out, my dude.
Okay,
Like every other word of yours is cutting out.
okay. I don't know why it's doing that now.
Well, I do. It's because you don't have your Discord settings on the settings I told you to have them on if you want a stable connection.
So, like I was saying though, but yeah, no, there was a show that I know that you're gonna shit on me for.
You just cut out again.
There's a show I know that you're gonna shit on me for watching. And you'll probably be like, oh, you're watching that trash, but you won't watch this trash, and it's like, yeah.
Okay, what is it?
Started watching One Piece.
Sorry, you cut out. What?
I started watching One Piece.
Sorry, I think Discord is glitching hardcore because I swear Discord made it sound like you said you were watching One Piece, but that can't be. So, one more time.
I'm watching One Piece.
You're watching One Piece of
No, just One Piece.
a piece of sushi,
No, just One Piece.
a piece of grass growing.
No, just One Piece.
You're confusing me here.
I'm watching One Piece. Alex, you good? Alex? Did you leave the Discord server? He did! He left the Discord!
You're watching X Arms.
No, I don't wanna.
You're watching X Arms.
I don't wanna watch the show. It's so bad.
You're watching X Arms.
Don't make me watch that trash show.
You're
please.
watching X Arms.
Please don't do this to me. I'm begging you.
You're watching X Arms.
Please don't. I don't want to.
I have to drag my fucking eyes through One Piece again because if you're watching.
Oh no! You don't have to. I'm doing this.
Oh yes, I do.
No, I'm doing this for my own simple channel. I'm doing this for a bet with a friend. You're not doing this. I'm not dragging you into this. This is for my channel personally, and I'm doing this for my own reason. Yo,
if you bring up One Piece as worth mentioning, if your opinion at any point has shifted to One Piece is worth talking about, that means I have to watch it, you know.
Yeah.
So Isaiah, you're watching X Arms.
No. I can guarantee you my opinion will most likely not shift.
Now you owe me X Arms.
Wait, what the fuck?
You're dragging me through One Piece, which means I am dragging you through X Arms.
I'm not dragging you to shit. You don't have to watch the show.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, Alex.
Oh, yes, I do.
Stop.
Because of a topic that's later in this, I will actually have to watch this show.
What are you talking? Wait, what are you talking?
Alongside your viewing of it.
No, you don't. I don't know why you assume you have to.
We'll get there. In the meantime, can we finally move on to
Monkeys? Shit.
Can we please move on to Monkeys? Please? Because you know that because of a huge conversation we're going to have later, I'm going to have to watch One Piece.
No, you don't. Because I told you this is... No, this is for my own process. I don't get... Okay, you realize I only reached out...
Okay, how much of One Piece are you watching?
Huh?
How much of One Piece are you watching?
I am not telling you.
How much of One Piece are you watching?
I am not telling you that.
How much of One Piece are you watching?
I'm not telling you that information right now.
Okay.
I'm not telling you that information
right
now. So
I'm watching One Piece until you tell me how much of One Piece you're watching.
Listen, man, you don't have to do this with me. I won't bring this up on the podcast. This is not going to be a podcast thing.
It's going to come up during the podcast.
Every
time I ask you, so what did you watch this week?
I'll keep it on my mouth.
Well, I watched One Piece. I'm going to be like, oh, how do you feel about it? And if at any point how you felt about it was above a hard, cold 1 out of 10, it's going to be a topic I have to look into. So...
Alex, don't do this to yourself. I'm doing this.
Too late.
I'm doing this for the.
You've done it.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the buffalo.
It's too late,
Alex. I'm doing this for the buffalo. Alex, I'm doing. Alex,
it's too late. It's done. You've done the damage.
I'm doing this for the both of us. I'm doing this
Too late.
I'm doing this so none of us have to do this.
It's too late.
It's not too late. It's literally not too late. It's literally not
literally too late.
It's literally not too late. We're literally just talking about it. You haven't even started
so
an episode. It's
literally too late that I actually have it on in the background right now.
Why are you doing this to you? You are trash. You are trash. I don't know why you would subject yourself to that for no reason. A, I lost a bet. B, I'm doing this for my own purposes in order to get content.
Is One Piece on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna have it on Netflix.
Okay.
Jesus fucking why? No, we're moving on. Monkeys. For God's sakes, can we talk about monkeys?
Okay.
Monkeys and lizards. Monkeys and lizards, please.
We can talk about
monkeys punching lizards. For God's sakes.
Okay, we can talk
For the love of God and all that is holy.
Okay, we can talk about monkeys punching lizards.
Thank you.
We can talk about monkeys.
Fuck. God.
I've never seen you so distressed before. It's like mildly concerning.
I have to watch One Piece because of you.
No, you don't. You're doing this to yourself.
It's too late.
I take no. I don't care what you say. I take zero responsibility for how you feel.
Just talk about monkeys.
Okay.
So you have a real fresh opinion on this because you, let's be frank, don't have that much of a history with monster movies.
Absolutely not.
Let's be frank. You also just don't give a shit in the same way I do, and you just watched the trailer for the first time.
Yes.
So let's hear your fresh, hot, not talking about One Piece take on this.
Yeah, you want to know my fresh take about this?
Yeah, let's hear. What's your take on a T-Rex lizard versus Monkey Man? The showdown.
This is probably the most excited I've been for a big monster movie like this.
Oh, clearly you didn't watch Pacific Rim, but okay.
I didn't care for Pacific Rim. I've told you this. When I saw the trailer, I was like, I don't care about this.
I don't get who hurt you so badly.
What do you
You need to heal your heart.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Listen.
Pacific Rim is a transcendent experience. So.
This
movie clearly knows that.
It was
This movie is straight up aping. Get it? Aping.
Shut the fuck up.
Aping.
Shut the fuck up.
It's big battle scene from my boy Pacific Rim.
I mean, like, okay. First of all, this was raw, but like, I feel like I need to touch the Pacific Rim thing. Like, dude, it's just like I wasn't interested. It was cool. It was okay. Like, I liked it. Like, it was fun. But like, I don't know.
All right, what's your take on the trailer before you piss me off anymore? Because you're really getting there. Come on,
really
what's your opinion on
world.
Lizard versus Monkey?
Welcome to my fucking world. When I talk to you every single fucking day of my existence.
No. When you talk to me, you get like a deluge of bullshit opinions and facts. What I'm hearing is just ignorance.
No,
it's sad. And it's hurtful.
No.
You better continue with Lizard versus Monkey.
No. That's what you say to only justify it. With that being said, I did really actually like this trailer. This trailer was raw.
So, anything else? Do you notice anything?
You want me to notice something? I think the only thing.
Did you notice anything big? Like, I don't know. How'd you feel about Kong using a weapon? Did you notice what the weapon was made of? What'd you feel about the giant robot T-Rex? Go.
Wait, there was a giant robot T-Rex? Wait, what?
Let's go over what you noticed.
I noticed the big monkey. I noticed big monkey fighting. I noticed big lizard fighting. I noticed Mila Kunis ?
What? Where the fuck?
I can't tell if that was Mila Kunis who was on.
I don't think that was Mila Kunis.
I don't think it was either, but from a side shot, it kind of looked like her. But I didn't
think I
see
know who
her.
you're talking about. I don't think that was Mila Kunis, my man.
But I didn't see her again in the trailer, so I was like, I don't think that's Mila Kunis. I think that was, but like, who knows? I also what?
I just realized the only place in the world this is going to be available is HBO Max streaming in the US.
Yeah, and
That kind of sucks.
why?
For the first 31 days of its existence, I'm looking at the Warner Brothers Pictures description right now. Available on HBO Max in the US only for 31 days. It's not having a worldwide premiere.
Oh shit! It's not.
It's only available to people who can stream US content
Damn, that is
for a
ass.
full month.
Damn, that is actually really ass.
Like Japan don't get no fucking.
Well, technically they can.
No, technically they can't. Technically
Yes,
they can trick.
technically they
ISPN.
can. With our new sponsors,
trick
NordVPN. If you get NordVPN for use the no, I'm joking. We're not.
Like I said, they can trick their ISPNs into thinking they're in the US.
Why can't
That's
you just go with
they can
God? Why can't you just
the
go with the
average consumer
joke?
does not.
Why can't you just say haha funny? You're like haha, I get what you were doing, huh? Funny joke. Not like just talk straight through it like I'm fucking nothing. You make me sad.
So
You piece of shit. All right.
I've got you nice and sad.
All right, fucking
so
whatever.
Wait. So did you did not register that Kong was using a weapon?
I saw the weapon. I fucking saw it. It's the
Okay.
thing. It's the reason why he fucking was able to take the fucking gamma blast and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed to be like attracting the. You just call it a gamma blast.
Gamma blast, gamma ray. I don't give a fuck. You ruined my fucking feelings, and now I'm sad. So what? Like, yeah, he was using a weapon.
It's atomic breath.
Cool. I don't fucking care. It uses gamma radiation. It's gamma blast. Not right.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I don't care. What? Okay, I shouldn't be as angry. I hate
At
you.
least not primarily. Anyways, so I guess we'll go into things I noticed in the trailer. So I thought it was pretty obvious, but also because I was hoping not to see it, which means I was kind of looking for it by accident when I first watched the trailer. But yeah, there's a giant robot Godzilla in this trailer.
Where the fuck did you see the Godzilla robot?
In the first couple seconds. It's like in the 3 and 4 second mark, and then later again they've got like the full schematics up for it in the background at like the 1 minute 42 mark.
What the fuck are you talking? Wait, the 3 and 4.
This is why I said to have the trailer in the background. So go to like the 3 second mark and press play, and you'll see the giant robot. Did you see it?
Hold on.
Go to 2 seconds.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
I told you to have it open in the background.
I know. I just gotta do a little bit of a fucking adjustment. Shit. Wow. You really don't get a really good shot of it though. It's very quick.
It's enough to go, oh look, that's clearly pretty shiny and reflective, and also it's glowing red like it has a bunch of LEDs on it.
Like dead ass, I had to slow down the video because I'm like, I can't capture that fucking quickly enough.
Dude, hell, at the shot, I accidentally froze it at 3 seconds. Like you can clearly see the mechanized face. Like it's pretty detailed.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's not detailed. I'm just saying that like obviously they purposely did that, but like they only give you like a fucking fraction to really be like,
yeah, sure, because they're supposed to like be hiding most of it. They want to keep giving you snippets anyway, and then go to 142, and you'll see its schematics are straight up in the background.
Wait, 142? Wait,
Sorry.
what the
It might be 141. Maybe it's 141.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, what the fuck?
It's like somewhere between 141 and 143, and not always on 142. No, it should be 142.
Are you talking about this? I don't see it. What the fuck?
Is there a computer screen on the background that says like battery systems medium charge?
Yeah. Oh,
How
okay,
do you not
okay.
see the giant robot Godzilla?
Honestly, I thought that was something completely different. I don't know why they covered.
What else could that be?
I don't know. It
It's
didn't.
Mecha Godzilla. Like
I mean, obviously now, but like when you're fucking like looking at that shit for a split second, you don't notice that. You don't pay attention to that shit. It's not the focal
well,
point.
I thought people would have. I thought more people would. Clearly, a lot of people did notice it with me. I wasn't the only one who noticed it.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not noticeable. Obviously, if like, obviously you have people who are doing like trailer breakdowns and people who are just keen with that shit. But like, I feel like for a lot of other people, and I'd argue like the majority, like they're just not gonna catch that shit. And
I caught the first one my first time through. Admittedly, I didn't catch this one my first time through. It was until my second watch through when I was kind of looking out for it that I saw this. But like,
to be fair,
I feel like most fans who kind of knew what to expect, especially after the end of the last movie, were kind of looking for this.
I will also add that
Do you remember my prediction at the end of the last movie?
No, we do not.
Do you remember how the last movie ended?
Yeah, with the dude salvaging. They salvaged
the head.
The head, yeah.
Ghidorah, right?
The head of Ghidorah.
Yeah. So the villain is scavenging the head of King Ghidorah, the head that got torn off before the oxygen destroyer hit, like halfway through that movie, right?
Yeah.
So and I told you my prediction was they were going to make Mechagodzilla out of that because in the old days they made Mechagodzilla using like the skeleton of Godzilla and like the head of Ghidorah and shit, and it's why Mechagodzilla ends up turning evil because it has like the head of Ghidorah powering it.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm probably right on the money for that. That looks like my prediction is coming true. Either that, or they're gonna have like a Mecha Ghidorah as like the final boss of the next film. Because it's got to be one of those two things.
Most likely. So this is following like the events after the last movie.
Yeah. This is a sequel to King of the Monsters. Yeah.
Okay.
So the series release order goes Godzilla 2014, and then Kong Skull Island, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then this Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay.
But the in-universe order is Kong Skull Island because that happens.
That happens way in the in the 80s
during World War II.
No,
and then all the way to the Cold War.
Yeah.
And then comes Godzilla 2014, and then comes King of the Monsters, and then this.
Yeah. Maybe.
So now I feel like you also didn't notice. Did you notice the parts where they were inside the center of the Earth?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't acknowledge that it was the center of the Earth, but I did acknowledge they've got
like mountains in the sky in the background. Like if you go to I think it's like somewhere around 160. If you go to like 158. You with like Kong swinging around those like war bats or whatever the fuck they're called, the war beasts.
No, yeah.
You can see mountains hanging from like what looks like the sky.
No, yeah, I did see that, or at the very least, I acknowledge that like wherever they are, it's like not like it's not what we know as like our civilization at the very least. I was like,
but it has been referenced in the past.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
Remember, King of the Monsters, the guys kept talking about like the Hollow Earth theory bullshit all over the episode.
Oh yeah, I know that.
All
I just didn't remember it.
So now the other thing that I definitely noticed the first time, although I didn't know some of the details of it. Did you notice what Kong's axe is made of?
No.
Okay, go to the 2 minute mark, like exactly. It's made of one of Godzilla's spines, and the cloth used to wrap it around whatever the bone, probably a Godzilla bone, is Godzilla's skin.
Where? Wait, the 2 minute mark exactly?
Yeah, literally exactly the 2 minute mark.
The 2 minute mark shows like Kong is still swinging around like the dragon.
Yeah. So just press play for a second, but don't
Oh.
really let it go past. Like from 2 minutes to 2:02, you should be seeing it.
Oh, I see what. Okay. I get. Yeah.
So the axe is made of a Godzilla spine, that's been wrapped using Godzilla skin onto probably a Godzilla bone,
That's
like
actually
a rib bone or something.
that's actually fucking raw.
Which is why it's able to
Take the gamma radiation. Take the
almost like
atomic blast.
redirect. Gamma, it's atomic breath, my man.
I corrected myself.
But yeah.
That is raw though. I am actually excited for this one. That one does look raw.
Me too. It's gonna be like. So here's the thing. So, I know supposedly there's like a full plot synopsis out there, and I don't know how accurate it is because I don't want to look into it. But supposedly the full plot has been leaked, although I don't know if it's been confirmed or if it's just like a fake leak. Like I said, I really don't want to know either. But what I do know is that supposedly the studio has said there'll be a definitive winner. They will have definitively said with this movie who would win in a fight, Godzilla or King Kong.
Okay, so there's not going to be no like bullshit of like, oh, they'll fight and then something happens and then they'll be like, oh.
Exactly. Like okay. Even though the main villain is going to be Mechagodzilla, very obviously, there's still going to be a definitive winner between Godzilla and King Kong.
Okay.
Before that.
I can appreciate that because I feel like with all the build-up and all the setup, you kind of have to have a definitive winner. Like, I feel like not having a definitive winner would make the movie so much more worse. It's like, what? Why? Yeah. Why not just have a winner?
Yeah. And it looks to me, based on what we see in the trailer, it looks like Godzilla and Kong fight at least 3 times in the movie.
Yeah, once on the boat, once in the city.
Yeah, their introduction on the boat, which Godzilla is going to have to obviously win.
Yeah.
And then, the second time is probably in the city during that China battle. And then it looks like there's a third time, like as dawn is breaking or something in the background, which we see at the 2-minute mark. And I don't know, like maybe it's not dawn. Maybe it's just like the center of the earth bullshit or something. But that looks like it's a third fight, which confuses me a bit. Because I'm like, well, I get 2 of the fights, right? You've got the introductory fight, which Kong has to lose, so that Kong can make a comeback and win the second fight, right? Which is going to be the one where he has the axe.
Yeah.
But it looks like he still has the axe by the time their third fight runs around.
Something might happen with Godzilla. I don't know if you could think of anything that could give him a boost. Because that's the
Godzilla boost.
Like, okay, so like,
why would Godzilla need a boost? Godzilla's already the more powerful one of the two.
Or like something else. I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking more of like a fight trilogy type of thing, where it's like obviously
we're already gonna have a third fight at least.
No,
like, at least a third fight because
no. What I mean. Okay, that's not what I mean.
Fights have to be like a Godzilla.
Okay,
right?
but
Is that fight going to be Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla? It's got to be, right? Because like Mechagodzilla has to exist to take out Godzilla in this.
Maybe at some point, okay. The way I can probably see this working is that King Kong losing that first fight in the water because fucking obviously, and that's in situation. The Tokyo one could possibly be
It's
when
not a Tokyo one. I'm pretty sure that's China.
China, whatever
Pretty sure it's like Hong Kong or something.
okay, the
Hong
Asian
Kong.
city one. Wait,
Hong Kong.
shut up. Shut your mouth. Um, I could, I could possibly see that one be the one where like Mechagodzilla comes out and maybe Kong and Godzilla work to just destroy that, and something happens when they split, and then Kong gets his thing, and then they have the fight, and then there's a definitive winner. Maybe that's how it'll play out. Because otherwise, like if there's like gonna be a winner each 3 times with the third one deciding who's the winner, I'd have to think about it like kind of like scripted fight wise, where like there's the original match that sparks everything. There's the potential rubber match where obviously you have the other person win and build up some type of motivation or some reason for them fighting. I mean, the reason could just be as simple as they are monsters and they did not finish their fight, and then the third fight in which we don't know who's gonna win.
So I actually think it might be like it like you say, but different. So like I
Wait,
think the first fight,
the first one or the second
first
one?
fight is like Godzilla obviously gonna win, right?
Yeah.
Second fight I think is actually gonna be like Kong on the upswing, except for their fight gets interrupted and Mechagodzilla comes in, and Godzilla has to run away for some reason because he's being like double teamed. And then I think they're probably gonna fight Mechagodzilla together, and then after Mechagodzilla's defeated, they're gonna have their final bout just because they never got to finish their fight solo.
You know what? That could that could be a way of doing it, and where
Like
like
if I had to plot this out, I'd be like Godzilla wins in the sea, duh, because we're setting up Godzilla to be the big villain. Clearly, like they keep calling about like Godzilla's hurting people, but we don't know why.
yeah.
And the reason why has to be that humanity made Mechagodzilla, and that's disrupting the natural order of things, right? And
Yeah.
Godzilla's like the big protector of nature.
Yeah.
So Godzilla's pissed at humans because they made Mecha. Kong is friends with humans because he's a big human simp. So the simp has to lose, and then the king gets to go. The god king gets to go on his merry way hunting down humans some more. Then Kong is gonna go, and he's gonna like go to like his ancestral birthplace or whatever in the center of the earth, and he's gonna pick through the remains of the last war between his people and the Godzillas, and then he's gonna get like some of the a weapon made of the dead body of one of the Godzillas, and it's gonna be the axe. Then the second fight's gonna happen, and it's gonna look like because of the new tool, King Kong has the upper hand, and the humans are gonna capitalize on that shit and send in Mechagodzilla, and Mechagodzilla is gonna fuck shit up and Godzilla is gonna like run the fuck away with his tail between his legs to regroup. And then Kong is gonna be like disconcerted and unhappy, but he's not gonna do shit. And then Kong and humans are gonna hunt down Godzilla, who's retreated to the center of the earth or something. Who knows? And then they're gonna like launch a dual attack, except for Mechagodzilla's gonna fuck up and reveal that it's evil somehow. Like maybe it is being powered by King Ghidorah's head or whatever. And they're like, oh shit, well that's unnatural. And Kong and Godzilla just gonna go ape shit on it, fuck it up, and then like as its corpse is burning, they're gonna have their last fight just because they still haven't fought yet. It'll be like their fight on even ground. That's my how I kind of want it to go. my classic monster movie mashup dream. Although in classic movie monster fashion, they'd end it being friends and not fight. So their fight will probably have a definitive winner, but that winner will leave the other one alive.
Well, that's
and the
okay.
one that's alive will have to like bow to the other one.
Well, that's
just be left unconscious as the other one walks away.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like that. What if that's like a potential possibility? Like, what if like when they mean a definitive winner, it's not necessarily meaning death, but it's kind of just like, oh, that person.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna kill either one. No.
What if they do though?
If they were gonna kill one, they could only kill Godzilla.
Why not Kong?
Kong isn't killable. He's got too much plot armor right now. That sounds like a joke, but I'm not even joking. Like, they're setting him up to be the big humanity connection with, like, the little girl best friend. He's not killable in this plot.
It does really seem like he is, like... the movie is
He's the big hero.
Yeah, it does seem like it's centered very around him, which makes me feel like Kong might actually win this, but...
he shouldn't. I have a sneaking suspicion they're gonna have him win it, but I hope they don't, because Godzilla is just the more powerful and fucking cooler one of the two of them. He can have as many fucking Godzilla axes as he wants, and you know what? Still don't make Kong any more than just monkey. It's just a monkey.
I mean, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see Kong win personally, but you know.
Yeah, well, you know what? You seem to really like monkeys, so you know that fits you. Me, I like lizards.
Was that? Were you trying to make that a race thing?
No, you just seem to really like monkey shit.
Okay.
You really like the fucking monkey versus robot fight from Jujutsu we just talked about? What are you talking about?
Hey!
Panda wasn't fighting for 90% of that. That was like a 70% plus, like monkey versus robot fight.
But it's still Panda, but in gorilla form.
Yeah, he monkey. He black and white monkey.
But he also Panda.
No. His Panda self was asleep.
But he's still...
Also, he wasn't Panda. Remember, he kept saying it over and over again. Panda is not Panda.
No, Panda.
So no, he wasn't Panda.
I know that Panda is not... He
was monkey.
I know that Panda is not Panda, but Panda is still Panda.
No, Panda is not Panda. Panda is monkey.
No. You don't understand me. No. You don't understand me. Panda is not Panda, but Panda is still Panda.
But Panda is not Panda. Panda is gorilla.
No, I understand that part, but Panda is also still Panda.
Yeah, but you're not appreciating my Tarzan reference.
I am appreciating your Tarzan reference.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Actually, fuck. Wait, when is this shot? At the beginning of Mechagodzilla fucking shit up in what looks like China, because that means it can't be. They can't be interrupting the nighttime fight in Hong Kong.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
Like, if Mechagodzilla comes out for the first time, right, in a big old fight,
yeah,
in China, because it definitely looks like this is China here. In shot
in China. Sorry,
in China. Then his first big appearance can't be in that fight in Hong Kong at night.
Wait, why not?
Because he's like wrecking a city here.
I'm very confused.
Like, I must be wrong about the number of fights that are gonna happen, because look, the city they're in is during like maybe early morning or in the evening, but with gray clouds or something, or just midday, but with gray clouds. Like, look at the city they're in at the fucking like 3 or 4 second mark. It's clearly daylit, but gray sky. That's not what we saw in the Hong Kong scene at the end, which is straight up nighttime in a glowing city.
In the 3 to 4 second mark.
Go to 4 seconds and then go to 2 minute and 15 seconds and tell me those are in the same fucking time of day.
They're not.
So there are 2 different China fights.
Maybe they just fight so long that it becomes.
They literally fight until like.
You know what? Depending on how, honestly, it also could just be a possibility.
Wait, what if they've already killed? What if we are right about it, but this fight isn't the one that gets interrupted? What if this is the final fight we're seeing? I assume that this must be the one that gets interrupted because it looks like Godzilla doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, atomic blasting the axe here. But
Okay.
what if they just portray Godzilla as being dumb, and this is the final fight, and Godzilla's just making a big dumb?
Okay, hold on. Possibly, but I wouldn't like this personally because I think it would be really weird. But do you think that there's any motive? Because like, from what we remember, like the people who took that Ghidorah head are not good people. Is there a reason for them to?
They're eco-terrorists. They're probably good people, but they're like
they're extremists.
Also terrorists.
Yeah.
They're good people that just want humanity wiped from the face of the earth.
Do you think? Well, okay, actually, that probably gives them enough motive. But other than the fact that they're eco-terrorists, do you think that there's a reason for them to launch Mechagodzilla after that second fight?
So
and him be there for the and wait let me at least say this, like him being launched for the third fight, Godzilla coming there and then bringing King Kong to fight them, and then after they fight they like look at each other and like, all right, let's do this final fight, fuck you.
So here's the thing, I don't think Mechagodzilla is being controlled by the bad guys, and this is kind of why I think there might be another sequel to this in which we get a Mecha Ghidorah, because as far as I can tell, it looks like Mechagodzilla is being controlled by the good guys. You remember that 1 minute 40-second mark where it looks like the schematic for Mechagodzilla's in the background? Yeah. So do you know who that character is? That Asian kid?
No, I do not.
That's the main character of the last couple Godzilla movies' son. You remember Sorozawa or whatever his name was?
Yeah, the one who sacrificed
the one who sacrificed. Like, let them fight.
Yeah, the one who sacrificed himself to give Godzilla
this is that character's son.
Do you think that?
It looks like he is in this lab with the Mechagodzilla shit, right?
Yeah.
And I assume he's a good guy working for Monarch. Because honestly, it looks like a Monarch lab behind him.
Potentially, yes.
So if those are true, then the good guys controlling Mechagodzilla must be powering it with something that isn't the Ghidorah head, because the bad guys have that, right? So instead, what Mechagodzilla is powered by is probably, similarly to Kong's weapon, is probably the endoskeleton of the dead Godzilla that we know already exists. You remember the one that birthed the Mutos?
Yeah.
The like a bunch of like miners or whatever found a dead Godzilla skeleton, and that's where the Mutos came from. Like the Mutos were birthed from it.
Yeah.
So that is probably what's powering Mechagodzilla, while the Ghidorah head is powering a Mecha Ghidorah that we'll get to see in the next movie.
Then do you think there's a chance? Do you think there's a chance that they get Mechagodzilla in 2 fights?
That they get what?
That they bring Mechagodzilla to 2 fights. So let's say like
in the probably I thought they were in the first place. Remember, so like they'll be the one where Mechagodzilla comes in to back up King Kong, and they kick Godzilla's ass together, and then there'll be the one before the final fight where they come in but
Oh, that's
Mechagodzilla ends
okay.
up being evil, so they fuck him up.
Okay, that's right. You did say that. Okay, all right. Then that honestly, that probably seems like.
But now it looks like there's a third moment where like Mechagodzilla is like being tested during daylight in a city somewhere else. Because this looks like a totally different time of day and location than either of the other fights that we've seen.
Okay.
So do you think like this is like Mechagodzilla like went on a rampage, or do you think this is like Mechagodzilla and Godzilla? Oh shit!
Okay, what
do
if
you think like Godzilla and Kong have a fight while Godzilla's looking for Mechagodzilla, and then back while Kong is like forging his axe or whatever, Godzilla's on the surface fighting Mechagodzilla?
that could, you know what, that could be possible
Like,
because if they
like
need
the humans launch Mechagodzilla because Kong got his ass beat
no,
and ran away.
honestly, I could think it more of Kong knows what he needs to get. They need something to buy time for Godzilla to get that thing, and Mechagodzilla is that replacement for now to at least try.
For Kong. So like,
Yeah, to
so
buy
they're gonna
Kong time.
help Kong get shit, and in the meantime,
Mechagodzilla is gonna
distract Godzilla with Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, in order to buy time, in order for him to actually do shit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then,
Man.
and then through all that, either like they find out something's wrong, or
Oh,
like,
and they've got like the battery at medium power at the 140 mark. So maybe Mechagodzilla's power source, maybe it needs a like an atomic recharge or something.
And that's
maybe it has a limited timeout. So that's why they have to send Kong back in to fight, because they need to recall the robot before sending it back out again.
No. You know what that is? You know how like he gives him that look. It says that the battery is at medium power. Maybe someone's telling him like, oh, we gotta bring it to full charge. We gotta push it as far as we can. And he turns to them. He's like, are you fucking crazy? Doing that would fry the system, and we don't know what that would do.
No, it wouldn't fry the system. Even more terrifying.
Or like
activating like the nuclear reactor at full power might like start regenerating the Godzilla skeleton or something.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like they're just like, we don't know what this could possibly do. Why would you ever recommend that? And behind her back,
they've got to know what it could do if they've got like a low, medium, and high like systems charge. Like, yeah,
that's true.
They've tested tolerances if they can definitively say this is medium charge. Like,
yeah, that's true. Maybe then
but
someone just
something wacky has to go on at some point.
Yeah,
Godzilla, right? Like,
I can assume it's probably either like a coup or something, not like a mini coup where they're like, you don't understand, you don't know what you're doing. We need it. Like, we'll take the risk if it happens. Like maybe they know that the potential of reanimating Ghidorah is a possibility, but they're not 100% sure. But they take that chance and then it happens, and they're like, you're a fucking idiot.
Hey man, remember when we thought that the monkey versus lizard talk was only going to be 10 minutes?
I know, we started at like the first hour. It is almost, we've been going about this for almost an hour, just on possible. I told you this, I knew it. See, okay, and don't let me into this. You were the one that was like, it'll be like 10 minutes. It won't be that long. And,
yeah, I did. Yeah.
Because I asked because I knew. I'm like,
I didn't see this into it.
Huh?
I thought you'd be a stagnant little bitch and be like, yeah, it was monkey and lizard dude. Lizard.
I'm not gonna lie, it is one of the aspects of the big of the like monster fights I do like, is the idea of Kong and Godzilla fighting. I do think that is interesting. I do like that aspect. There's just a lot of other things I just don't like, personally. And like I said before, I don't hate it. It's just not for me.
I'm looking forward to this shit so much.
It is gonna be good. I will say that. This shit, it looks good. It looks like it'll have a decent story. It's following a fucking like 7-8 year plot at this point. Or is 8?
Was 2014?
Like 6 years ago.
We're in 2021, dude.
7 years.
Yeah, so it's been like a 7-year thing going.
Yeah. So like it's interesting.
I mean, there's a lot more in just the movies too. There's like a bunch of comics and stuff. Some of the Godzilla comics, I have a couple of them. They're pretty cool. Especially the one with like the like Alpha Muto or whatever the fuck it is. The Muto Prime, I think it's called.
I will say,
pretty cool.
I will say this: the Godzilla movie definitely is a little bit more interesting. Honestly, I think a big part of why I didn't like it, and I know this is a big part of why people liked it themselves, I think it was just the cheesiness for me. Like, it's one thing with, like, with some of them...
Dude, not all of them are cheesy, though. Dude, okay, have you ever watched the last Gamera trilogy?
Actually, no, I have not.
You totally should, because those weren't even, like, cheesy or corny or anything. They're, like, taken dead serious. The Defender of the Universe or whatever, they sound corny, but they're not. Like, you watch them, they're just pretty hardcore, like, what if big old monster was protecting you from space monster? They're, like, pretty brutal, and they're really fucking really cool.
Okay, I might give it a chance to check
Hell,
it out.
Godzilla at its best. Remember, my favorite Godzilla is Shin Godzilla. Fucking, like, it just totally brutalist, no corny, all, like, overly, like, almost like, depressingly serious and almost trite politics, like, commentary on Japanese political systems. Like, when it's not being corny and silly, it can be dead serious. Like, remember, Godzilla's original premise and why it's so important to, like, all of culture and especially Japanese culture is that Godzilla was the symbol of Japan's fear of atomic and nuclear energy after being bombed by by the U.S. twice. It was the collective, like, fears and misgivings and horror and tragedy and anger that, like, Japan felt that led to the rise of kaiju popularity and Godzilla very specifically. Like, Godzilla's rooted in some pretty serious stuff.
We can give it a try.
We can give it what?
We could definitely give it a try. Or I could definitely give it a try.
You should definitely watch Shin Godzilla.
I'll find some. I will try to find some time to actually watch it.
It's on the Vudu. Also, it's on the Vudu in both English and Japanese, but don't watch the English version, please. Oh God, I regretted buying that so much. Just watch it.
See, you saying that now makes me want to buy.
No, you're not going to enjoy it. It's not like so bad it's good or so bad it's funny. It's just hard to watch because it does that thing where, like, it's English speaking over them saying words in Japanese, but there's been no lip sync or anything, so it's just a bad lip sync thing the whole time.
Oh, dude, fucking...
It's really, really not comfortable to watch.
Dude, that was one of the fucking greatest shit about those kung fu movies, man. Just watching those motherfuckers not be
not like one of those. This isn't a it's so bad it's good thing. It's not like those old kung fu films where, like, you have, like, the like, American actors doing their voices over. It's not like that. It's literally the exact same, but just mismatched in a way that is annoying. I know what you're talking about, and I also like that, like, the weird dichotomy of the, like, not synced lips with, like, the dramatic American versus dramatic, like, Japanese voices. It's not like that. This is just disappointing and annoying to try and watch. So just watch it in Japanese with the subtitles.
I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted.
I don't know why you're pretending to be tempted. You shouldn't be.
I'm not pretending. I actually am
legitimately. More than 30 seconds, you're just not gonna like it.
I'm not pretending. I actually am genuinely interested to see how bad it is.
You're just not gonna enjoy it.
I might watch, like, a few minutes and then I'll switch to Japanese.
So, any more for this topic?
No, we're good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
So are we gonna move on to our final topic?
No.
No, we're gonna save that for next time?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm fucking tired.
I
wasn't expecting this one to go 2 fucking hours. I, like, looked at the time and I was like, oh God, why?
Apparently we have a lot to say about Monkey.
To be fair, I am monkey.
I am lizard.
Fuck you.
No,
Hey.
fuck you.
No, fuck you.
I'm gonna atomic breath your ass.
I'm gonna take your spine.
I'm gonna tail whip your ass.
That's a Pokemon. I mean, it's not okay. That's not a Pokemon thing. But
Were you gonna say that's a Pokemon original thing?
No.
Because I'm gonna disappoint news for you. Pokemon did invent tail whip.
no, I no, I wasn't gonna say Pokemon original thing, but I was gonna be like, it's like that's not a. It's like I was like, Godzilla's not a Pokemon. I was like, well, okay, hold on, that's not a Pokemon. That's not Tail Whip's not from Pokemon only. It just exists as a movement. Alright. We good here? You good?
Yeah,
good.
I think we good.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, also, from what I can tell, so I know this is just like a basic thing, but I'm gonna be really disappointed if Redo over Healer is literally just Shield Hero, but weaker and because I from the description that my brother gave me, it sounds like the premise of Shield Hero, just blown out and specifically made about rape, and that's about it.
You have no fucking idea. I've watched.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I've watched. There will be a point you will sit there and you will be like, "Wow, really?"
Oh, speaking of rape,
don't drop shit like that. Don't drop shit
Wonder
like
Egg Priority has some real intense subject matter, and for any audience members that have heard us like say it's really good and that they should watch it, I'm gonna give that with a huge asterisk nowadays. It is really intense. It doesn't hold any punches, and it's also really wholesome. But I could easily see that show unironically triggering the fuck out of a lot of people with a lot of like any number of possible traumatic events in their lives.
You know what?
So just keep that in mind. You'll hear us suggest it every episode going forward, but it's real intense and not suitable for all audiences.
It does,
even though it should be.
You know what? I was thinking about that. I totally forgot to bring that up. I was sitting there. It's like, I like this show. I feel like it should probably have a trigger warning.
Yeah,
somewhere.
It should probably have a trigger warning.
Yeah, like
it had some real hardcore material that last episode. That was
see
that should have had a trigger warning.
See what didn't even what sparked it for me wasn't even that. It was the episode before where we see you know we see the arm.
Oh really? That's
yeah.
It for you?
No, well, it at least got the cogs moving of just like I feel
that's covered in a lot of even PG and PG-13 stuff. That's not nearly as trigger warning capable as a lot of the other material.
I wouldn't. Okay, here's the thing.
Characters having a history of having cut themselves has been a thing in popular media for a long time, and has been both responsibly and irresponsibly covered in lower rated shows.
I wasn't necessarily
including other anime too, by the way.
Okay, I will admit I was thinking more with like the current generation mindset, because I know that I've seen stuff
in current generation mindset that is nowhere near big a trigger thing as the molestation crap, or even
no. When I saw that one, I was definitely like, yeah, this needs a trigger warning. That was just like, this might need a trigger warning. That was like, this needs a trigger warning. I was like, this.
Honestly, I would have backed them having a trigger warning even with the first episode, with how hardcore about suicide it was. That can be a pretty intense topic for a lot of kids.
Yeah. I can admit that I was definitely...
It's pretty disingenuous to say that anime isn't targeted at like kids and teens and young adults.
People still say that, and it's the most annoying fucking thing.
It definitely is targeted at young adults, specifically.
And it's just like, it's just sit there. It's like, oh yeah, you like fucking, it's for kids and stuff like that. It's like, dude, there's a lot of really tough subject matters that they tackle. It's like,
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying though. There is, but it's still targeted primarily at kids. That's what I'm saying.
oh yeah, no, I
I'm
know.
saying it'd be disingenuous to try and defend this by being like, well, if you don't like the subject matter, don't watch it. It's an adult anime. No, it's on the same platforms as every other anime.
Oh,
It
no.
doesn't have a significantly higher rating or warnings attached to it. It is being shown to kids in
Oh,
the
no,
same
yeah.
way that Shonen Jump anime are being shown to kids.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Oh no, I would never take up that argument. I would agree. That's like a not good, very irresponsible argument to have, because it's just like, well, no, like it is, but you know, kids and everyone else can access it in that same way. Like it's not behind anything. It's literally in the same way anyone else could get it. You would have to have that in order to be like, properly responsible and stuff like that.
But yeah, other than that though, it's been really good. And
while we're also
it's
on that,
probably gonna be my favorite narrative of the year.
I could see that. I could definitely
They've
see that.
been really fucking good with it.
They have been slamming that shit, man. They've been slamming that good shit, and I just want more of it.
All right, we wrapping up.
Yeah,
this is it.
Yeah, we wrapping up.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
I'm not doing this. There we go. We got someone to do it for me.
There we go.
All right.
Look forward to next episode where we're going to talk about X-Arm and the Big Three in anime. What does the Big Three mean to you?
I hate the way you said that.
Because it sounds fucking dumb. Okay. Okay.
We don't have to do that.
We're gonna do that because it's a big topic.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're also not gonna have fun with that topic.
No, I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, you sure about that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that. Anyways, we'll see you later. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.